For your life, mate.
And then back to Iguodala to the rim. Oh, great block. James out of nowhere, skies to the rim. Oh, Boyd took the advantage and played on from inside the center square. Boyd kicked the goal. Boyd kicked the goal from inside the center. Here's Aloisi for a place in the World Cup. He's hands right back up.
Live it, breathe it, love it. All sports, double coverage.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Double Coverage. We hope you're still living, loving, and breathing sports and cards. I'm Dom with that great man, Saucy. Brother, get yourself up there, man.
Told you I'd be raising the bat, ladies and gentlemen. I was ready.
He's even
Got the little
baggy-
hat on too. Got a
baggy
shirt on. I want to look classy. 300th show. I've got a bit of a head. You got to have a bit of a head wobble. 300 consecutive shows, week to week, ladies and gentlemen. Double coverage here through the hard times, here through the good times, and we'll be here for many more. Don't you worry about that. We want to raise 500. Don't be stressed about that. And we could be the most long-standing podcast consecutively going on YouTube in the hobby. We don't know. We obviously, Sports Card Radio, obviously out there with one of the longest. But just from the new crew, I'm going to say the new crew. You know, we started it during 2020 when a lot of people had a lot of time on their hands for a particular reason, and which I don't like to mention anymore because if you've listened to us, you know what we think about that. And we're still here. So I just want to say that there's many people that have come and gone, many people that have gone and come back when things are now good and things are firing in the hobby. People are keen on the card market, it being brought out back into the spotlight. But regardless, if you're a collector, it doesn't matter because you're still going to collect what you're going to collect when you can collect stuff. So that's what it's all about. Like some of my collections that I have, which I think we might have to make a video this year on some of the stuff I've got. Volk, I've got to bring some stuff back from the UFC, from the US that I've got in my mailbox, and we can go over it. But Doma, it's good to be here. 300. Thank you. And once again, let's raise the bat. There it is. 300th show. Have a glass of wine to celebrate. Yeah, that's a great idea. Might have an old fashioned a bit later, even though I don't got any oranges, so we'll just have to
I'm just typing away. As if you're in the stream, drop a comment. You will go into the wheel of fortune for the giveaway.
Doma, as we always do before we get anywhere, we're gonna go. Magda, welcome as always. Good to have you in. JM, good to have you in. Multiverse, welcome. We like to see everyone in Goliath. Ors, Julio, welcome, Julio. Good to have you in. He's back. Adam, welcome. And anyone that comes in, we'd love it if you could share it on your social media. Take a photo of us, big two buffheads on the screen, and give it a share. Go to the YouTube, grab the link. Go to the tag section in the mention section, and where you can put a link and say, come in, join. There's free giveaways. If we can get at least 30 people in here, that would be amazing. So then we can add 30 people to the wheel. And we have 5 giveaways lined up. What
I'm not
is
going to tell you.
about...
I'm not telling you what they are.
I wouldn't pump out. Actually, you know what? We'll pump our tires. It's working about $750 plus value of giveaways, closer to the $900 mark, I would say, if I'm quick maths, but about $750. I'm not going to over push it, but there is some good giveaway. There's 5 things we are going to give away. We will add everyone's name to a wheel. So yeah, we want everyone to drop a comment. We will be giving stuff away during the stream, but you must stick around to win, because if you win and you don't comment, hey, I'm here, you ain't going to get the prize. We're going to respin the wheel straight up. We're just telling you straight now. So you got to stick around and chime in. We want the comments going off. This is the 300 stream. We've provided many good laughs and value, I think, over the last 300 weeks.
You'll be waiting another 30 years for that card.
JM, we
James.
still haven't seen the man. He's still waiting for his Man United jersey. He's owed a Man United jersey. So don't think you're the only one waiting. He's got it from our good friend Manny, which we hope later in this stream, as long as we stay on, he should come into the stream. We'll put it in our chat with him, and hopefully we see him in here. But
I still haven't got
we're still going to get a hold of him. He's a hard man to get a hold of, but he lives on the other side of town. But he hasn't died. We've spoken to him on the phone. He's still around, and he still has the card. He assures us. We will follow it up. We appreciate you. You know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to send it to him on WhatsApp. Say, hey, mate, look, people's asking about their Darth Mantle. Where is it, mate? Where is it?
Mate,
Where is it, Messiah?
I will tell you one thing. He may or may not be in the chat tonight. I may 30 minutes ago have received a text message from the person in question. So if he's in there, James, you better tag him. Call him out.
Yeah, call him out. Let him know, James.
Oh, mate. Anyway, enough.
He doesn't know where the post office is. He only knows where the post office is when he sells his Mahomes.
Crazy. Heaps of comments. Thanks everyone for the love. They're coming up in the feed in the bottom right hand corner. If I can get them up, I will. I'll just get up to 300 ones. George, congrats on the 300 episodes like the Romans, as Kanye says. Jason, congrats on the 300 down to earth blokes. Vinny, hello boys, congrats on 300. Great. I'm getting back to soccer club president duties. We'll catch up later. No worries, Vinny. Cross up, congrats on the 300. We need the greatest Le Mans of all time nomination. Oh, we might have to get to that in the show a bit later. Oh, it's going off in the chat, which is awesome.
Good to see.
I'll give my 2 cents. 300 episodes. You guys are awesome. There's been people that have been here from the start. There's people that have joined us at the 150 mark, the 200 mark, the 250 mark. There could be some people that have been here for a couple episodes, but you're all a part of the journey, part of the community. We love you guys so much, and not for anything without you guys. We wouldn't be doing it. And to my co-host, mate, Saucy, he's a superstar. What can I say? Absolute legend. It's been a pleasure. This was like the no, I wouldn't say a legacy thing, but it was like the little, I don't know, what is it? The little project that we always wanted to do in high school. We used to talk about it all the time. Like, oh, just imagine we should talk sports, because we were the guys in high school. All we did was talk footy, NBA, and then that special time rolled around, Source, when everyone was locked inside, and we decided, why not? Let's just do it. And 300 weeks later, we're still here. Blocked.
There we go.
Banned.
Blocked, banned from a few people.
Bots. Blocked bans and Russian bots. Like, we've had everything, mate. So
I can't believe that. Still to this day, someone has botted us.
Well, you know what? For the 300th episode, bot us again. Get us to 100K subs.
100K subs with 100 views.
Get a milestone custom double coverage 300 podcast card. Well, go spam Tyson Beck. You know he's awake. He doesn't sleep. He's like a vampire at the moment. Yeah. The bloke. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's exactly that's fact. Jason, never beating you blokes in a game of basketball. I will someday. Remember, Saucy, their team never beat us, mate.
Yep. What can I say? Look, it's been a pleasure. It's good. Yeah. Without you guys here chiming in week to week and listening and having people coming up to us at shows when we set up and having a chat to us and saying they enjoy our content, it does make it all worth it. And then, we always feel like we do our fair share and try to give some value back to the community and, fight for the little guy, as we like to say, because, there is some sweet injustices sometimes in this hobby, but you can prevail. You can prevail with the right attitude.
And
all right.
You just got to stick around, Sauce.
You got to stick around, mate. You got to see it through the thick and thin. I mean, it's just part of any sort of market or anything where people put money into it, and in hopes of to at least have their collection to maintain value, in some way or another. So. Right, regardless, Doma, that's only one part of it. Let's get the AFL.
We've got a bit to get to tonight, so let's get to the AFL. As you mentioned, the Hawks on Thursday night beat the Swans by 17 points, 99-82. Of course, the two superstars, Errol Goulden and Isaac Heaney, did not play in that, and yeah, it looks like it was a difference, to be honest, in this one. Any thoughts on it?
Yeah, it was a good great game.
Shaky at times.
Yeah. So. Look, they got it done in the end, so you can't really complain about that. But I think it would be a lot closer had those two, or even Heaney in there. He's definitely at least a goal and maybe two, so it could be the difference. But they did kick in pretty inaccurate. If they kicked a bit more accurately, it probably could have been a 6-7 goal win. So in saying that, they had a lot of chances. Sydney did well to make a game of it, really. So anyway. We move on. Hawks and Sydney. I think Sydney, when they're with their full team, they're going to be very good. They just need to hold the bank and bank wins, and hopefully Goulding can come back by round 16 or something like that, 17, and be ready for the last 3-4 rounds and maybe play finals. So, and they can still make a game of it. But you need your best players out there for a chance to win in the granny.
100%.
Regardless.
Next up, the Dogs go 3-0. Defeating the Crows 94-88 in Adelaide. So great win by the Doggies.
Big win.
They just dominated. So it was a close one. They tried to come back. Isaac Rankin kicked one of the best goals of the round when the game was on the line. Just absolute clutch.
Look,
and you could see he needs to ease himself back in as well. So he's a bit
big for the Dogs. I'm just going to say, I'm Bont for the Brownlow. Just put it. He's due one. He probably should have won one already, Dom. Let's be honest.
Should have plenty of them, if you ask me.
But if they can make top 4 and have this sort of season, he could potentially win it. Very impactful player, and what they did there at the end is key, where they were able to wrestle momentum back after losing the lead and then kick a goal in the pocket. I forget the bloke who it was with the Mustaka. It was a cracking finish.
Oscar Baker.
Baker, that's right. I was right on the tip of my tongue. Baker. It was a great finish.
Next up, we had the Tigers getting beaten by 68 against the Suns. Obviously, Petrarca gets injured in this one. We will talk about the soft tissue injuries at the end of this round. So we'll get to that, Source. You can make your comment on that. The Saints defeat the Giants by 4. Wasn't really too convincing. Once again, the Giants came back right at the end. Couldn't get the job done. Fremantle dismantled Melbourne by 48. Port Adelaide dismantled Essendon by 63. You want to make any comments?
What did I say pre-season? Bottom 4.
Yeah, bottom
Bookies
4.
had us under 7.5. I would say take the 7.5 every day. I'm just not going to bet against my team, but if I was betting that line, I would have taken the under 7.5. That looks probably clear. If you've seen updated line, there's probably going to be 5.5 right now, Dom. If there's somewhere a line still open. So just, yeah, anyway, we're shit. We are shit. And I mean, it's not the year to bottom out really, because draft picks are going to Tassie at the end of the year. So what are you going to get? A late first rounder, or maybe like just late in the 8th, 9th pick, something like that. So I don't know. We are a sham. I don't think Essendon fans. If you're an Essendon fan, I don't think you realise how far away from a premiership we really are. You know, which is the ultimate why you follow any team to win. You know, the final. So I've just come to terms with it, Dom. I've literally just come to terms with it. I know we are so bad. Like, we just don't man up. We lack the ability to take on tough kicks. We've got guys that are just unskillful. We've got players that, you know, you can't, they break too many tackles. They don't close down space. You've got midfielders, they've shown the footage. I've seen it. It's just the midfielders not working from one side of the ground to the other when the ball up's on the one wing and they got to work across because the ball comes out the back of the stoppage and we get the ball, but we want to switch the play, but no one works hard across the ground. So we switch the play and then we switch it out and there's no one there. You've got to kick it long down the line.
I think the stat in the first 2 weeks is you've given up 130 uncontested marks. That just shows
We
you
don't.
not
That's what I just said.
anyone.
We don't close down
Yeah.
the space.
Yeah,
Shocking,
it proves
shocking football, man. You can't give
proves your
up
point.
all those uncontested marks because you're just going to be chasing all game, and then they tire you out, and then eventually they just wear you out. And once we start losing the contested ball, we also got a bunch of guys that I think resided that, part of the club is potentially falling apart. Zach Merritt, he goes through a season like this. Why would he stay? They say his contract talks. He's just fucking doing it just to get off so Essendon fans get off his back. Oh yeah, he might sign this. He's going to leave at the end of the season. Like, let's be honest, Dom.
I still don't understand. Is he a free agent?
Yeah, I think we'll have to get something back for him, but not
why. Why did they not take?
Actually, he might even be an unrestricted free agent. He might be an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, but why did you?
He was drafted.
Yeah, but I look at it, Source, and I go, why didn't you take the offer then from Hawthorn? Like, you try to, we're standing firm as a club because we're going to be in the window to win a flag.
Retarded.
What the hell? Like, and the last game, Source, don't even get me started on this one, man. I watched this game with my mate at his joint, and I said to him, you're lucky I have respect for other people's property. While I was watching the game in his garage, he goes, you're not talking much in the North game. He's a North supporter. He goes, man, I thought you'd be losing it. I said, yeah, I respect other people's property, mate. I go, because if I flew off the handle, I'd fucking smash your television. Watching this crap. North Melbourne, my God, man. Why did I tip him? Like, why? They still haven't proved. That first quarter, Source, was literally continuing on from the Port Adelaide game. Dominating, kicking goals, we're first to the contest, getting all the free kicks because we're putting our head over the ball. And then I actually don't know what happened. Well, Griffin Lowe got injured. I never thought I would make the comment because a mate messaged me, an All supporter, and he goes, I never thought I'd say this. And I actually said the same thing to my mate. I go, this Griffin Lowe injury in the first 5 minutes is actually to come back to bite us in the arse in this game. I said, because he's our second tall. When he's gone, you got to rely on Caleb Daniel and Luke McDonald to defend. And like Luke McDonald did all right on Jack Waterman, but if Jack Waterman kicks straight, we lose this game by 5 goals.
Missed a few easy ones, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So disappointing. We lose by 17, and I had a lot of other supporters saying in our group chats like, yeah, but it's expected when you go play them over there. And I said, no, that's a piss poor excuse. No. You know why it's a piss poor excuse? Because that's our away game. When we play them home in the second half of the season, it's in Perth again. You sold the home game to Perth, so you have no right to lose there ever against that team that has won one game. If they haven't won a game in 304 days, bro, and you're giving them the win, you can't be doing that. If you're meant to be more mature than that. And yeah, it was just very, very disappointing. I'm not going to the Essendon game this week. I got something on, but at the same time, I messaged you straight after our game, and I said, mate, I don't even think I want to go. I know you're poo, but it's in typical fashion that we haven't beaten you in 9 years, Source, and you've been shit in that 9 years. And so have we, but I think we've been slightly better, and we still haven't been able to beat you. To then come into the 10th year anniversary. If we don't win this week, oh my God. Well, this is already one loss. We said we'd be 4-2, 5-1, so you can't lose again. Got no choice. You've got to beat Essendon. You've got to beat Richmond. You have to beat Carlton now. You have to beat them. And you lose to Brisbane. And then you're 4-2. You've got no choice now. So, anyway.
That was the benchmark we set with the teams, what we predicted pre-season, but we'll see. Look, Dom, I'm not confident at all. I've just been stirring up a few North supporters that I know, just saying, well, this will be the 10th year anniversary.
Mate,
I said, not that it's anything to hold my hat on, but I just like, it's the definition of a bogey side. Like, there's some game, I mean, the game last year, you should have slapped us. We were down 2 players on the bench. Ooh, mate, we couldn't get the ball. You just kept bombing it in long, and we kept mopping it up. You had that many inside 50s. It was ridiculous. I was at the game. We only won by 4 points. You should have beat us. Like,
I was there as well, man. I just couldn't believe what I was watching. So
You should have beat us. But yeah, anyway, look,
yeah,
it's the big anniversary, 10th year.
yeah.
Good to see. Jono said he's going to be there at the game. I'll be going to the game. Potentially, I'll see. Look, I'll most likely I will be going to the game. But nonetheless, it will be. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not looking.
I can't make the call. I can't really make this call because I think I've already committed to going to the Richmond game. I'm definitely going to the Richmond North game, which is like round 4, I think, or round 5. But I will say this because I've committed to that game source. If we somehow miraculously lose to Essendon this week, after that Richmond game, I don't care regardless of the result. I will not go to another North game for the whole season. I will not waste my money if we lose to Essendon this week because they are beyond putrid. Like beyond. We beat Port. So technically, Port Adelaide beat them by 60 points. We should be a 100-point better team than Essendon because we slapped Port Adelaide. If we can't beat you guys, and it's like no offense to you, I know you're an Essendon supporter, but if we can't beat you guys and we're meant to be in this it's
rising,
time to
like
go.
on the up, like pushing towards potentially finishing in 10th and finals,
big letter
getting
out
close
the
there.
season.
Yep. I've read it. I've read it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're coming. The time is now. The time is now. This, that, blah, blah. If you can't beat Essendon, your time is up. Not your time is now. That's John Cena for you. Time is up. Your time is now. There you go. So it's all over. Red Rover. Maddie, how are you, mate? North always kill Richmond. Always been it. Yes, that's true. And the same with Essendon. That's our bogey team. But anyway, we'll wait and see what happens. Let's get to the tipping for round 3 source. It's currently 14-12. You lost out on 2 tips last round because you tipped Adelaide. Different to me. And what have I done here? Oh, no. No, 14-13. You tipped Adelaide. I tipped the Dogs. So I've got you on that one. So there you go. 14-13. I've got the narrow lead on you. All right. Cats Adelaide at GMHBA.
Geez, this is going to be a good matchup. Adelaide can definitely get the job done down there. I don't think the Cats
off
are
a bye.
fearsome. Cats are off a bye. That's always, but it's a short bye. Oh, I don't know, bro. I'm going to go Adelaide. I don't know.
Ooh,
I feel like
I'm tipping Geelong.
All right.
Collingwood versus Giants. Pies off a bye. Marvel Stadium.
Oh, Pies, they're not the best at Marvel. Giants could get the jump on them, potentially. I'm going to go the Pies.
They should have Howe and Moore back as well this week.
Pendlebury got off his suspension, I believe.
Yeah, he shouldn't have even been sent there, to be honest. I'm going Pies as well. Saints, Lions. Lions off a bye. Lions yet to win a game at Marvel.
Lions.
I'm also back on the Lions. Dockers, Richmond, Perth.
Freo. It's an easy one.
How's the dirtiest player in the game got injured? Sad times.
Unfortunate.
The game of the round, North Melbourne versus Essendon.
Oh, I don't know how I can tip Essendon. Like, surely we have to have a response after getting slapped 60 points 2 weeks in a row. Surely.
This is the problem. You will, and it's always against us. Like, if we can't beat you, lost Mason Redmond. If we can't beat like the guys that always kill us are like Zach Merritt, Mason Redmond, and what's his name? Who's your forward there? Laverde? Is it Laverde?
No. Right.
No, number 4.
Langford.
These guys always thought Merritt's actually, and Redmond's good. Langford's all right as well. But these guys always tell us up. One of the 3's injured. So, fuck. Yeah, who you tipping?
Look, I'm gonna go. Oh,
Just tip him because you're going to beat us, mate. And I'm gonna,
I'm
I will go.
gonna
I'm
tip
going to go into
Essendon. I'm
hiding.
gonna tip
I'm going
Essendon.
into hiding.
10 years. Oh, I can't go
You
against
better
history like that, Dom.
You can't. Port Adelaide versus West Coast in Adelaide.
Port Adelaide.
I'm tipping Port as well. And the last game is Carlton versus Melbourne at the G. These are
Melbourne.
favourites. These are favourites.
Melbourne.
I'm tipping Melbourne as well. The buys, Suns, Dogs, Hawks, Sydney. Funnily enough, all the executives sat down with Andrew Dillon. I don't know if you've seen this source. And 18 out of the 18 clubs all unanimously said that the opening round has got to go. So, are we surprised? No. That'll be gone, scrapped next year. Thanks for coming. So, it's just the stupidest thing, mate. We're round 3, and we've already had 2 sets of buys. Or 3 sets of buys, because not every team plays in round 1. 3 buys in 3 rounds. What the hell?
It really just reeks of someone coming into the job. You know, they get into the job and they want to make an impact. They want to do something that maybe they can have a legacy or be remembered for. But he's just gone whack and fucked up mightily, and now has had to backtrack after having a meeting with the clubs, and now he looks like an absolute buffoon.
Yeah, no comment. All right, Source. That's it. Any comment on the hamstring issues? Fast-paced game. Hammy's popping left, right, and centre.
Yeah, look, I'm not surprised. I mean, the amount of running and stuff that they have to do, and fatigue, week after week, it's a lot of strain on the body. So, yeah, that's why to get through a season, you need to have like a solid 35 guys on your list. Like, seriously, potentially 38, decently solid. You know, that can come in and plug a gap, fill in a role for a certain period of time. But if you lose your stars, it's always difficult. Some teams can cover them better than others.
How's Julio saying that he should put in a mid-season trade period, not an opening round? That would be elite.
Yeah, that's what he should do. That.
You want to put your stamp on the game, mate? That's what you should have done. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's move on, Source. Let's get to the NBA quickly. I just want to talk about Luka the Don. He's just dominating. He's dominating.
First player since Kobe to score 60 in a game the other day.
And LeBron's dominating too.
They lost to the Pistons today.
That's right.
They were due a loss. I think they'd won about 8 in a row or something.
8 or 9
in a row. Yeah, anyway, we're all right. We're entrenched in that playoff spot, and I think we're going to be all right. Clinch playoff spot. We won't have to be in the play-in, I don't think.
You're currently first round going to play the Rockets.
Good series.
You're 3rd seed at the moment in the West.
There you go. Take it.
Yeah, Bam. Bam had 83. We briefly spoke about that. The new face of the Lakers looks very good. He's looking good just in general. Have you seen he's ripped? He's looking pretty jacked to look at the Don.
The Don?
I know he got his missus left him or something.
Mate, he's pulled the Akimi, mate. He gone to divorce, and he's smartly signed all his stuff under his mum's name, so she's gotten absolutely nothing because he doesn't own anything.
Luke at the Don. There you go. He's the Don, all right. How's that? She must have been like a Kardashian or something type setup, because every time someone breaks up with a Kardashian, they just go bananas, like for a stretch of games. You probably needed it to happen playoff time so you could win the chip. So, you're not out of trust me, it's not out of the realms for you to actually win the championship. Nah, you can win it, mate. Sangoon got injured today, said Julio. There you go, mate.
What? Long-term injury? We'll have to do a little bit of research here.
So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I just
anyway,
want to give that shout out to Luke at the Don.
We'll see how it goes.
one of our long-time listeners of the podcast, Luca the Don. He's been here for all 300 episodes in our spirit, that's for sure. So, all right, so we'll move on to you for EPL.
All right, EPL this week, it's getting interesting, Dom. We only have I think Arsenal's got 7 games to play. I'll just have to double check it. I didn't have it ready, ladies and gentlemen. I was not prepared, but that's all right. We'll have. I was looking up the Sengun injury to check it out what it says, but nonetheless, round 31 gone, which I think I went through those results, and then we haven't had any round 32 has not played and plays. What's this? 4th of April. I think there's an international break, Dom. Actually.
How's everyone tagging us in the socials? I'm telling you, the wheel source is up to 32 entrants. A lot of multiple entrants too, which is pretty good.
Dom is onto it.
Every time you share it, you like it. It's just getting updated in the background. You just have to wait and see what's on the cards.
There we go. We'll do some giveaways a bit later. All right, we had round 30, end of round 31. I went through a few of these results. Our last podcast, we still had the Aston Villa game, which they beat West Ham 2-0. And we said this game was a massive, massive game, Dom. Tottenham Hotspur loses 3-0 at home.
Unbelievable.
To Nottingham Forest. That is absolutely ridiculous, Dom. I can't believe it. You sent me the result on messages, and I was just in absolute hysterics. Sorry, Tottenham fans, but this would be an all-time season. It would be an all-time season if we said what was going to happen, which is hopefully, and I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, Arsenal can do the job and win the league, and Tottenham can somehow find themselves relegated. It would be historic. It would be historic if you ask me. But round 32, that starts on Saturday, the 11th of April, so we could probably preview that next week, Doma, so we won't go into that. That's round 32, but we will have a look at the fixture just quickly to see. Arsenal still has 7 games to play. Man City has a game in hand, 8 games to play. They're 9 points behind. That's the top of the ladder. Man United look like they're well entrenched in top 4. If they bottle it from here, I'm just going to say, Doma, what can I say? You deserve to, be out of it if you can somehow bottle it from here, because Liverpool's on 49 points. So you're 6 points ahead of Liverpool. So with 7 games to play, and they've got 7
I couldn't give a shit. As long as I'm ahead of Manny, that's all I care about. They lost as well.
Yeah, Chelsea, they are on 48 points. I think you may have won that bet. I'm not going to call it too early, but you may have won it. But now we have Nottingham Forest on 32 points, 16th. Tottenham on 17th, 1 point clear of the relegation zone, with West Ham on 29 points, and Burnley and Wolves are done. That was Prem. We'll preview the games for next week. For the following week, the 2 weeks' time, actually, from next week. We did have the final fixtures in the Champions League and the results on that. So you had Sporting coming back over Bodo Glint and winning 5-0. I think they ended up qualifying. Arsenal defeated Bayer Leverkusen 2-0 and qualified in that tie. You had Paris Saint-Germain defeating Chelsea 3-0 at home and absolutely destroying them over the 2 legs. Real Madrid knocking out Man City, massive. Real Madrid getting the 2-0 win at City's home, away from home, and clinching that. Barcelona goes for a 7-2 whacking on Newcastle at home and qualifies in that one. Bayern Munich win 4-1 at home and qualifying against Atalanta, I think, by a ridiculous amount of goals over the 2 legs. Liverpool wins 4-0 over Galatasaray. After Galatasaray, actually, I think they won the first leg 1-0, I believe, or 1-1 draw, maybe it might have been. But regardless, Liverpool qualifies. Tottenham beats Atletico Madrid, but Madrid wins over the 2 legs. And then that sees us into the next round, where we have Real Madrid against Bayern Munich and Sporting against Arsenal. And these fixtures, Barcelona against Atletico Madrid, PSG against Liverpool, and those fixtures will kick off that same week that actually, you know what? Those will start not next week, the week after. So we'll remind you again there. But I just wanted to say that's the next rounds and what the draw has held for the teams. And that's the Champions League wrap-up, Doma. On to
F1. There's a race this week. There's a race.
Here we go.
Japanese Grand Prix. Another cracker time source. 4 p.m.
Good time. Sunday
Now,
4 p.m.
They've I don't know if there's any word on what's going to happen with Bahrain and Saudi Arabia due to what's happening over in the Middle East at the moment. But those races have been cancelled. So I don't know whether they're going to be rescheduled. So I'll do some research in a second for it. But great time. Sunday, the 29th of March, 4 p.m. This might be a post-Collect Fest feed and watch source.
Could be, actually.
For us too.
Yep.
Perfect timing.
We should be there. Domin and I will be going on the Sunday. Hopefully I can also attend a little bit in the Saturday morning. Shout out, hopefully Brendan has hooked us up from Collect Fest. We appreciate you, bro. We're just waiting for the email back to confirm. And we should be there with some nice passes on, and I'm gonna have to get the mic out. You know that, Dom. So
yeah,
we could be making a roaming source on the Sunday and have a video for you guys from Collect Fest, which is definitely something that we like to do, and hopefully we can come in there and see what people collect, and see some cool stuff. So hopefully people bring their cases along, and there's a trade zone. It'll be awesome to see, and I think there's a bit of gameplay action going on, and there's also other stuff. Last time they had a basketball court there and everything. You could shoot for like free drinks. It was pretty cool. It was just novelty stuff that's not.
Well, that's the case. I'll be getting you to shoot, not me, for some free drinks.
You should just do underarms.
I'd still miss.
Yep. You had that 10 shots. You have to make 3 threes.
Yeah, well, Julio, we need the good girls, but mental. I've done some research, and those races are actually cancelled off the calendar. They've reduced the season from 24 races to 22 races, so there won't be replacement races. So that means after Japan on Sunday, there's actually a 4-week bit of a mid-season bye. Well, start of the season buys. It's a bit like opening round source for the F1s.
So it goes on break for a month.
Yeah, a month of no racing until Miami with the painted on water and dropped in boats around the track that we love so dearly, the United States Grand Prix over there. So, yeah, very interesting with that one. So 24 to 22. So you got to win it in less. Is what it is, mate. There's a couple of things I did want to show because it is the Japanese Grand Prix. Everyone's come out. Well, a couple cars have come out with their liveries. This is the Racing Bull with their Japanese livery. There you can see there, bit of a Japanese design on their livery. And the other one, so let's have a look at this bad boy. The Godzilla on the Haas. On the livery.
That's hectic.
The Godzilla livery.
I need to get some of those on a card. That would be pretty cool.
Cracker, huh? That's pretty cool. Gotta love that. So
the anime feature, it's hectic.
So yeah, stay tuned for
do
that
some
one.
anime crossovers with the F1 cars in Japan. That would be pretty gnarly.
That'd be sick. One Piece car, Dragon Ball Z car.
Yeah.
Now you're talking sauce. Now you're talking.
I'm telling you. F1, get on it, bro.
That's I like the way you think. All right, so that's it for F1. I'm going to throw to you for UFC.
UFC over the weekend. Once again, on sleeping on the buzzer, Doma, but that's all right. We've got it going. Upcoming event this weekend, Adesanya versus Pfeiffer. So we've got that one, and then over the weekend we had Evlov against Murphy in the main event. Evlov gets the win over Murphy over the 5 rounds. Let's have a look at the stats. Was a very early watch. I didn't catch it because I was sleeping. Well, not sleeping, but I was awake but busy at that time of the morning. Regardless, Evelo Evlov gets the win over Leon Murphy. He will now most likely, Movzar from Evlov from Russia will versus Volkanovski for a title fight in the featherweight division. So that will be coming up next. I think Volk has admitted that himself. So we'll see. Yeah, I think I think this guy's might be undefeated as well, Dom. Let me fact check myself. So I think he might be on a 20 win streak. So Volk can, he's 20-0, bro. So Volk can take his 0 and win that fight. He might retire after that fight. He could. I'm not saying but like that's a pretty great comeback to have a title defense. He went on that big run before. I don't know, bro. 20-0. I'm a little bit fearful for my man Volk, because when a guy's 20-0 and he's up and coming and young, Volk's 37. Don't forget, he still looked pretty good in the last fight, but
he did look good against Lopez.
He did look good, but look. Anyway, nonetheless, that was from the weekend. That was the main event. You had Luke Riley defeating Michael Aswell Jr. in the featherweight division. Michael Page defeating Sam Patterson with a 3-round unanimous decision. You had Iwo Braveski defeating Austin Lane with a KO in the first round. Roman Dolidze defeated by Christian Leroy Duncan with a decision over the 3 rounds. And then Danny Silva KOing Curtis Campbell in the featherweight division. In the second round, gets the KO. This weekend, we have Adesanya against Pfeiffer. What else is on the card? Let me just see, ladies and gents. Alexa Grasso against Macy Barber in the women's flyweight. Michael Chiesa against Carlton Harris. Julian Rosa against Liren Douglas. Mansour Abdul Malik against Yusri Belgaouri. Terrence McKinney against Kyle Nelson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that kicks off this weekend from 11 a.m. So good time to watch. It's a fight night, so you're getting to watch Adesanya on a non-pay-per-view event. That's pretty sick, if you ask me. So
he hasn't fought for a while either, so good to watch him.
You got also Ignacio Bamohares against Tufik Musayev. That will be a good fight. Ignacio is always a very interesting fighter to watch because he's always a chance for a KO. So that's all I'll say. He's always KOs a lot of guys. So tune into that one. That kicks off from 8 a.m. the prelims. It's actually a really good card. I'll just say that, ladies and gentlemen. It is for a free non-pay-per-view card. It is very good. So I think it's definitely a watch on Sunday if you can. Will be a Collect Fest. But nonetheless, if you're at home and you're not attending Collect Fest here in Melbourne, then for sure, tune in and watch it. Nonetheless, Doma, that's UFC for another week.
Very nice. The chat's asking for some stickers. It's on the cards. It's something we have discussed.
Yep, we need to get some
stickers. Make it happen. We'll make it happen. That's for sure. Julio wants to know what's in the fridge behind you.
What's in the fridge? What isn't in the fridge? That's the thing. What do you want to see? What's in the fridge? He's got a variety of drinks of all sorts. Got some nice formaggio in there, some salsiccia, a few bits of fruit at the bottom, bit of everything.
Julio also said that, referred to me for the story about the Magas. Magas means bad guts. We had an event together, me and Julia, and I had a chicken sanger. And I tell you what, as I was eating it, he said, "Dom, I wouldn't eat it." He goes, "It looks like shit, mate, and it's going to give you the shits. Don't eat it." And I said, "Nah, shut up." I said, "I'll be all right, mate." I should have listened to Julio. That's all I'm saying. I was in a bad way. I was in all sorts.
Oh, no.
Man, the beady sweat off the forehead, I was struggling. I was battling hard, mate. Is there early 200s Fila or apparently tracksuit in there as well? Yeah, Soprano style. All right. Off to Hobby Talk, of course, for the 300th time source. Before we do get to the giveaway, because we might do some giveaways after we do a few stories, and we'll do a giveaway and then come back and whatnot. So Yeah, bear with us. First one, this was sent to me by the great Magda, and I will play this for the show. No surprises here. I wouldn't be surprised. That's for sure. So, all right, where are we?
Reason of it being a PSA 10. Teapot over at Market Movers made a video recently, and this video now has over 200,000 views. He sent 2 cards repeatedly to different grading companies over and over again, and each time these cards came back with different grades, and some companies graded these cards differently on 2 different occasions, and it really seems quite silly after having watched this video that people pay so much more for a PSA 10 than a PSA 9, especially when we're talking about high population base cards. And I think no other card illustrates this more than the 1997 Metal Universe Michael Jordan base card. PSA 10 copy sold February 15th for $9,300. And on March 8th, a PSA 9 copy sold for $630. If you want to justify it based on the populations, you do you. The reality here is there probably is not that much of a difference in terms of the condition of the card between the 9 and the 10. Someone is paying over 10 times as much for the card and a 10 holder. After watching that Teapot video, I don't think
Anyway, you get the gist. It's we spoke about, obviously, that story where the card was getting submitted to all the different grading companies probably about 3 weeks ago. But the fact that having a look at the Jordan is just hilarious sauce. How can you not laugh at that? Like, everyone's grading it differently. That just means, like, yeah, it gets a 9. But because it's worth 9,300 US, mate, you just factor in the maths and you're like, man, I can just submit this like another 10 times. Eventually, I'm going to get a 10. Like, it's cooked. How cooked is it?
Yep.
Like, yeah, it
Crack,
really
crack,
is.
crack.
Yeah,
It's
crack,
just-
crack, crack,
it's-
or clean.
Curd it up. Curd it up. It's so prevalent. I think people aren't even hiding that they're doing it, Dom, now. Like, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy where we're at. You know, you've got, like, people that we've seen at shows setting up and, yeah, look, it's unfortunate because the first time we seen him set up was at the Hobby Hangout XL last year. And it's just unfortunate that our live cut out before we got around to him. We were going to go speak to him, the first guy that we'd seen. And then since then, we've seen another 2 guys. And apparently there's a guy that sets up in Sydney or Queensland or something at shows there that does it as well. And it's just like they're literally making a business out of this. People send their cards here, they get them like restored essentially, which they're putting all different sorts of stuff or substances on the card, restored technically, and then grading them and then like fleecing the grading company because I mean it's a lot better than what it really should be. And no one knows what those cards, if you want to hold those cards long term, like what that's going to do to the Pokemon cards. I mean, yeah, it's so prevalent in the Pokemon. It's so prevalent in Pokemon.
There's multiple, Magda. There's been multiple card cleaning stands at a card show.
There's been multiple. We've seen it.
We've seen it. So it's crazy. I'm trying to actually find I know this is ridiculous, but I'm going to actually try and find our #1 episode. I'm going to bring it up. As Global mentioned it, he said he watched it the other day because it came up in his feed. That's bloody hilarious. So yeah, it's one of those things grading, as you know, and as you mentioned last week on this show, Source. Let's be brutally honest. If you're not cleaning your cards, then you're probably in like the 10% of people that aren't doing it at the moment. So, and card altering or just cleaning, George. We haven't seen any card altering stuff. If there was card altering, geez, you best believe we'd probably say something. Yeah.
Yeah, like card cleaning kits and stuff, but that doesn't mean you go onto their pages and that, and they're doing some, they're doing like the old, man. We've brought some guys up on this show. I mean, we don't like to promote them any more than what they already are, but it's so, yeah, it's ridiculous. Even just seeing some people at shows that were just like, oh yeah, like seeing them around a lot, and then see that they're selling the products. That's cool. That's the funniest part. So yeah, just as I said, just got to be mindful. Just got to be mindful. As I said, you're in this to collect the cards. I mean, in that situation, for a card to be, man, why would you, if you just want a like a graded copy, why wouldn't you then just go buy the 8, or you still get the card? And there's probably, you know what, there's probably some 8s out there that aren't even that bad compared to the 9s, and they're probably even cheaper. So just go buy that. It's still an old card, 1997 Jordan. Like, you've got that authenticity guarantee if you want to buy a PSA slab, which is the reason why PSA is the only market leader. If another company like a company offered the guarantee on the card, they probably surge up in popularity. But because PSA has such market share and they can wear the kit, even though they shaft people, like this guy that got shafted on his Deoxys when PSA had damaged the card and sent it back to him damaged, and it was supposed to get reholded from 10 to 10, and they damaged it, and he got shafted. I think they only paid him out 20 grand for it, or 24 grand, instead of the last sale, which was like closer to 30 or 40, closer to 40 grand, I think it was, about 38,000 or something. I think that's roughly what the story was. But anyway, nonetheless, grading is, what can I say? It's hit and miss. I've been to the dark side, unfortunately, and sent some cards for grading over the years. But sometimes you have to, and sometimes you see an arbitrage, like Dom and I have done before, when we sent cards, some Pokemon that we bought off from Japan. Where, what was it, Dom? The hit card was in the English version, but you got this card in the starter deck, right?
Yes, the Mega Charizard. Oh no, the
VMAX Charizard.
Yeah,
I think it was from Vivid Voltage set. That's right. And
yeah, might have been. Yes.
Yeah, I think it might have been Vivid Voltage, or maybe it was another one.
Yeah, this was before. Like, I know the sets used to be pretty much the same.
The Vivid Voltage used to be the that was Pikachu. It was the fat Pikachu. This was like a chunky Charizard. I'm just trying to think what the set name was.
It was the Champion's Path.
It may have been. But yeah, that hit card there was in a starter deck in Japan, so you could just buy the starter deck in Japan,
have you seen
rip them all over. You
went up to?
No.
You can't even get them anymore. I think it's like something stupid.
We probably should have held a few of them sealed. I think we got them for like $32 at the time. Back then, it was what, 4 or 5 years ago. 5 years ago that was, Doma.
Yeah, it was 5 years ago. I'll see if I can find one on eBay.
That's the cool little place sometimes that you can come up with grading, where you can get these cards from Japan, where it's in a starter deck and you're guaranteed that card, but it's a hit in the English deck. So people still will just collect the Japanese because it's still the art. They like the art, and now with the cool full art cards they're doing, there are some stuff like that as well. Look, there is a purpose for grading, because it is always good to flip some stuff on eBay and then have more stuff then you can buy things for your collection.
This was the exact product.
Always the goal. That's the one. $99. I think we got them for like 32 back then.
Yeah, some of them are selling for way more than that. I said there was another one that was up there for 200. One's for 150. Anyway, they fluctuate. So anyway, that was the first hobby talk story. So we might as well just get to a giveaway source. What do you reckon? I'm gonna go from it's not from shittest giveaway product. I'm just gonna give away what I've got on stock here, and then I'll throw it to you for the rest of them. So anyway,
all the giveaways are good, man.
We've got 5 giveaways.
5 giveaways. So stick around. So if you don't win the first one, don't stress.
Topps Chrome Tennis sealed box, value $190. You can sell it for $220, but I prefer you to rip it, ladies and gents, when I send it to you, or I give it to you, whatever it is. There it is, a box. Now, I'm going to do this all.
You got to rip it. Come on, Bryce. What the hell?
You got to rip it. If you get it for free, 100%, you got to rip it. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. All right, as you can see, I've just put the names in, and obviously some people have got multiple next. So I've got to click.
JM, I agree. Messiah is banned. If you're in here, Messiah, you can't win. He hasn't commented, so we don't know if he's in here.
All right, so I've shuffled it 5 times, the list.
All
right. And I've got some people that were on IG as well are in here. Everyone that's come in and commented in this, you're in here. If you liked, commented, shared our post, you got an entry for every single one of those things that you did. So some people have 4 entries in this, 3 entries in this. So hopefully the more you have, the better it is. I'm going to click the wheel in 3, 2, 1. Matty Camps.
Matty Camps. OG.
It's all
There
yours,
you go,
buddy.
mate.
You
Hang
are a
on.
legend.
Remove that. There you go. That's what you've
I'll remove.
won. Show it again, Dom.
Do I remove all instances? I'll just remove. I'll have to remove Matty Camps. So the way we're doing it is, ladies and gents, if you win, we're pulling you out. We don't want you winning 5 times. So Matty
Which
Camps,
could happen.
congrats,
We
mate.
leave you in the real. So it's still a great. I would love to rip that. You've got another box, Dom, which we might.
No,
we
it's
might
not guaranteed.
for a
Not
video.
guaranteed.
Oh, I think you're guaranteed an
No,
auto in there, bro.
Two chrome autos per box.
Yeah, there you go. That's why I said to you, Dom, these are cool boxes. I mean, you
can
guaranteed
get
2
Rafa Nadal. You can get Rafa
Yes.
Nadal. You can get
Yes,
Carlos
correct.
Alcaraz. And I tell you
Yes.
what, this will be the
The
greatest
Joker. The Joker's in
giveaway
there.
of all time. So, greatest rip of all time. If you do, I'm actually considering just ripping the other box. To be honest, I can't be stuff selling it. Might just rip. You know what? By the end of the show, I could just be like, "Fuck it, I'll just rip it." Why
I
not?
think you were convincing yourself the other week when I was speaking to you that you're going to rip it.
Man, no one's buying it off the breaks. It could be one of the most undervalued products if you hit one of those superstars.
Mate, I think it could, man. If you got him directly from, you can $200 was the box, or roughly around that price. So I mean, you're guaranteed 2 autos in it. I mean, there's boxes out there. You buy like some other boxes, you're guaranteed 1 auto in it, and it's a $600-700 box.
That's right.
So I think it's pretty good value, to be honest. And
There it is,
cool if
Matty.
you enjoy tennis and something different. There it is.
Tag
Congratulations,
for you.
Matty. We appreciate it.
Thanks as well for all your support across the 5 years. It's 6 years this year, actually. So we're gonna have to do another birthday giveaway when we get to that in July. 12 weeks. 312th episode is our 6-year birthday. I think that works out to be 52 weeks times 6. Raise it again, mate. Yeah,
Let's raise it again. It's got the autos on the back. Collector from day one, mate.
there you go,
Gilchrist
mate.
and Gillespie.
Next one, Saucy. What do we got here? What have I got for you? Unless you've got a store, I've got something. I've got plenty of stuff this week.
Go for it, mate. You're on fire. You're on fire with the hobby talk this week. Oh
no, what have I done? Where am I? This one here. Have a look at this, mate. A lot of grading stuff, but it's just interesting. I'm just interested because this is the content that people are putting out there. This is the PSA professor. He said, "How do you think PSA grades skewed borders?" Now have a look at this, mate. He's all over here. That professor.
Can it still get a PSA 10? Let's talk about it. So for example, measuring the right side of the top border of this card, we're measuring about 2.8. On the left side of the top border of this card, we're measuring about 2 even. So there's about a 0.5 millimeter difference between the right and the left side of that top border. If the border truly is skewed, we should see the opposite on the bottom side. So let's check it out. It turns out that the left side of the bottom is about 2.6, 2.7 millimeters, and the right side of the bottom is about 2 even. Now, that's great, but how does PSA actually grade that? In my experience, if the worst part of a card centering is outside of 45-55, that card cannot get a PSA 10. So you want to compare whatever the thickest part of one side is to the thinnest part of the other. If that proportion is within 45-55, then that card can still get a PSA 10. But if it's outside of that, you cannot get a PSA 10. For example, with this Charizard, the worst combination is 2.8 on that top right side and 2 even on the bottom side, which is outside of 45-55, which means this card cannot get the PSA 10. I'd love to know if you have any experience with skewed bordered cards, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. How can you tell if your
It means absolutely nothing, what he's saying. I'm just telling you, it's all a load of buffle. You could just crack it and resend it. As long as there's no, like on a Pokemon card, like there's no whitening on the back, which is the most important thing. That centering on the front, we've seen it so many examples over the time I've been doing this podcast, of it being off-centered and getting tens. I mean, people send stuff to us all the time. It's out there. It's obvious. It's literally, that is just a load of shit, that video. I will just say that, Doma. It is a load of shit. Where's the Ronaldo? You got the Ronaldo there? Is it there in front of you? Where's the Ronaldo? Is it there? Have you packed it up?
Which Ronaldo?
The PSA 10 Ronaldo. That's PSA 10, mate.
Oh, nah, I've packed it. Yeah, it's got the worst ball. No, is it a 10 or is it a 9? No, it's a PSA 9, isn't it?
Oh, is it a 9? No, I thought it was a 10.
No, it's a 10. No, it's a 10.
It's a 10. You've done,
The
I'm
Dominator.
sure it's a 10.
It's
the
the worst.
Dominator.
It is like the worst of all times. Like,
So,
it's just,
come on. Just nonsense, that video.
I just
Yes,
had
it
to-
needs to be somewhat centered, but you can get away. You can get away with it. It used to be a 60-40, guys. Let's not forget that. It used to, and apparently they tightened it up to 55-45. Apparently.
Matty Cams, I just had to get up because I had to grab some sleeves. Do you actually want me to rip this? Matty Cams put a comment. He said, rip it. Are you serious? You want me to rip it? I'll rip it right now for you if you want me to. I'll send you the cards. Rip it now, he said. I just need
We've got
confirmation
top
for you again. I've got spaces here. I don't have top loaders, but I'll be able to put them in these for the time being. And then when I see I'll transfer them into top loaders.
I've got some top loaders. I'll give you some.
Don't worry, I'll be able to protect your cards, mate. And if I get an Alcaraz, it'll be in the $10
Yeah, at least
one.
it's gone. At least it goes in there. Semi-rigid. We'll do the job. Fuck, heck.
Yeah, if you want
Let's
to,
do it.
if you want
I'm
to
gonna I'm gonna put you big.
Nah, rip it now. He said, "All right, let's do it." Fuck. All right, I didn't expect this.
Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Hang on.
Jesus, I'm very unprepared for this. Fuck.
Yeah, we didn't expect you'd wanted to rip it, but we'll do
No,
it. Let's do it. Why not?
Let's
Let's go. I'm pumped.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, I've got some packs. I've got some packs to rip as well. So when we get to another giveaway, stick around, ladies and gentlemen. There is more giveaways. This is going to be one of the greatest shows of all time, especially if we hit an Alcaraz or a Joker.
God. I can't even go crazy either. Fuck, I can't even open this, Matty. I'm trying to use my keys. Give me a pen, grey lead pencil. That's the hack. That's how you do it, bro. It's 300, boys. What are we talking about? Let's do it. Put some gloves on, says Matty. I've actually got some snow gloves in my bedroom if you want. I've got to put them up. I can't even open the box. I'm nervous. Jace said he wants to win my glasses. He also said he wants to win a date with me as a giveaway. I'll tell you one thing, Jace. I'll give you the date for free.
We can go to the steakhouse. We can go to the steakhouse, mate.
We'll go to the steakhouse. We'll talk about Mahomes cards. Yes, Dom has greasy fingers. Matty, it's great to have you in here, bro. Now, he's in here. Would you like to see Manny join the double coverage team this year, doing his own content on the platform?
Manny, good to have you in, mate.
Look, how many packs you get in here? 3, 6, 9, 12. Have a look at this source. I thought, mate, this is loaded with packs. Look what's in here. Look how thick the piece of cardboard is in the bottom of the box. There's 12 packs.
That's all right.
In all honesty, 12 packs and you're guaranteed 2 autos. That's pretty fucking good, if you ask me.
I thought it was one of the best value for money boxes that I've seen in terms of what you actually get. As I said,
the card stock looks gross.
Here we go.
Do you want me to just get to the hits?
Yeah, you got to go straight.
I think we've got an auto in the first pack, to be honest.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we do. Oh, it's actually not a bad auto either. I saw the name on the bottom. So first auto, Madison Keys.
Oh, there you go.
Winner. You take that.
Not bad at all. Very nice.
Let me open the sleeves. And you've got it looks like a parallel or something in the pack. I love if it's a 101. We'll go bananas. Madison
You got to
Keys.
just check the parallel and then check the
Well done,
if
Madison.
there's any autos.
sticker, but it is what it is.
That's the landscape these days, especially with certain sports. Unless it's the high end set, then they'll get the on cards. Much less a print run. There you go.
Boom shakalaka. Like that. Who was the Laurent Locoli? Tell you what, the only problem is the print lines. It's got a first on there. Is that his rookie? It must be his rookie. A switcheroo says Matt's card shop. Yeah, bloody oath. Jake Family. I just got to check if these are numbered. It's a nice card. From all angles. The Joker. And then Hugo Grenier is base. He wants to see the hits only, he said. I've got to sleeve up the parallel, though. Wherever it went. I'll do it after for you. There you go. You guarantee another auto.
Let's go.
So that's
Come
a win.
on. You
You
at
can
least
hit
got 2
redemptions as
autos.
well. Hits only, he said. Here you go. I just got to show this guy. The biggest sook in the game. Danil Medvedev.
I'm
What
just
an
taking
absolute-
cheap shots.
What a fucking crybaby. He's a sook. No whatnot funny business here. Yeah, there was 100. There's a bit of colour on there. I don't know what these cards are. Steffi Graf. You can actually hit, there you go. A legend card. Steffi Graf.
Vintage.
Killian Fedbosch. Who is this? Nishioka. That's a good card. Looks like a parallel. Oh, that's a sick card, man. Oh, that's dope.
Yep.
Aces. Have a look at this. Casper Ruud.
Look at
That card's sick.
Chrome finish on it. Very nice.
I'll sleeve
Is
it
it
up.
numbered
like that.
or it's not numbered?
No,
It's
not
just
numbered.
It's just a hollow.
Just a hollow. That's sick. Casper Ruud. I'll make sure I get a fingerprint on that one for you. Nishioka. It's got a bit of a parallel. You can see that. Shimmer. All those cards back in 2021 used to go for like 10 grand. Those were the days, huh? You could have sold
Mate,
poo
you
for money.
You could have been selling ice out of your own freezer and making money. That's how ridiculously stupid it was back then.
Oh,
The
dumb.
base card market just didn't make sense. And a lot of people got caught up in the hype, me included.
Me included as well.
Stupid.
Second auto. Robin Montgomery. Not exactly what we wanted. I'll sleeve it up for you. He probably might put that in the $10 spacer for you. The Mac Jones era. Matty Cam says.
Yep.
Definitely. I'll put that there for the time being. So we hit the 2 autos. So we're just ripping for fun now. I'll try and speed through it unless we hit a big card. I'm not sure. Oh, the numbered. Who's this? To 199. Anne Lee. I'm not familiar with her. From all angles, again. I'll make sure I sleeve that one up for you as well.
Matty Cam
Anne Lee.
said that the Mac Jones era, also known as the Johnny Stones era. The Johnny Stones era. It wouldn't be a 300 if we didn't mention the GOAT of the hobby who sold that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who that is, he pulled that card, this kid, and he sold that card for $100,000 US. And now that card today would be $5,000 maybe. So well done to him.
Radu Albot to 125 as well. And they are stickers. Cross-up collector.
Yeah.
So, a couple
Top
numbered
Chrome, I
cards.
think, will always be stickers. It's not until they do their higher end sets. He's a backup QB now. Yep, exactly, Matty. He is Mackie Jones.
Youthquake. Jack Draper. It's a pretty cool looking card. So you just let me know what you want done with these, Matty. I'll send them all to you in a parcel. It'd be good if we actually to 125. Denis Yevshevsky. I can't say his name. Is there a Leighton Hewitt card we can hit in this?
What the checklist consists of. Like, is it like top 200 players or top 100 players? Top 50 players?
I just want to hit
WTA and ATP.
I just want to hit a 101. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah, probably.
Bianca Andreescu in the parallel. She's a good player. Well, we've got 3 packs left in the impromptu rip, and then we'll do another giveaway as soon as we're done because we had our.
It's a pretty broad range of players. Well, it's massive tennis. You know, there's a you know, it's a huge amount of players.
Iga Swiatek in the Youthquake. She's definitely a gun. That's for sure. Don't sell Malik just yet. Sell 5 days before season opener. Can we get like a 101? Oh. It's a 150. Dalibor Shrivchina. So these guys, I reckon, are top 200 guy source. I reckon it goes up to be honest. Just saying nothing special here. Last pack mojo. Have we had a conversation on the biggest lemons over the years? No, but we have to. Who said at the start of the show that we've got to pick one of the greatest lemons we've had? Last pack in the Aces. Swiatek. That's it. It's another match. You hit your Robin Montgomery auto, your Madison Keys Grand Slam winner. So, yeah, I remember when Doma pulled a $2 Christian Petrarca card that in context and thought he was a millionaire. I don't think it was a millionaire, but it was an absolute lemon move.
That was a lemon move. That was funny.
I've got to try and get these. I've got to sort these cards for you. I'll put them in some team bags. The base, I'll sleeve up the others, and let's not waste much more time. Let's get this up again. Let's share this tab. And the second giveaway is a vintage Pokemon pack that Sauce is going to put up. And that is going to go to, let's have a look. James.
An Unbroken Bonds pack. Pokemon Unbroken Bonds. I'm just trying to remember when this set was from. I know it's at least 6-7 years old. But Sun and Moon. From Sun and Moon. Unbroken Bonds. There you go, James. It's up to you. If you do want me to rip it, we can rip it. It's entirely up to you. But if you don't, I've got it in a booster thing. I think these packs go for around $60 to $80, around that. So congratulations, mate. That is yours. That's something we'll definitely get sent out. I'll try chase up the Messiah for you and see if I can send them together. I'll see. I'll send him a message tomorrow and see, hey, do you have the Darth Mantle card? Because I want to send it to James and ship it off.
He would have sold it. The
Let's rip it. Let's rip it. Let's rip it. Let's rip it. Yes. Let's rip it.
Make yourself big.
We're on.
Unbroken Bonds. What's the hits?
Well, you want the Zard. There's a Zard in there. Zard, it's with that Reshiram.
Yes,
Zard, Reshiram together.
Yes, I know exactly which one. Unbroken Bonds. This is the one you want. I'm pretty sure.
All right. I think.
Is this the one you want? Just before you do it? That's the card, yeah?
Yep, that's the card you want.
Just quickly.
I don't know how many it is, so we're just gonna go through it. Because I don't know.
Let me just see. What else can we get in here quickly?
Oh, hang on. Bring it. Oh, he's got it up. Yeah, Collector, one of our favorites.
This is the one you want.
That's the one.
This one. That's
Zard.
on this bad boy. Am I going to hit it for you? Let's go, Saucy. Oh,
There's a few different Zards in there.
make yourself big again. Oh, no, not that one.
Other one. Yeah, drag me across.
Bang.
All right.
Oh, come on. Yeah, dude.
I need some
Grubbin. Meowth. Sandal. Froakie. Reverse Hollow. Porygon. Z. Hollow.
And that's it. I
Oh,
think that was the hit there. It's not at the end because I didn't do the trick. So that was it.
F.
Sorry, James. We'll still sleeve those up and send it to you. Porygon Z in the hollow. Broski in the reverse hollow. Unfortunately, no Zard in there. I've had that pack. I've had that pack for 6 years. I bought it at EB Games one day, so sad days to see the pack gone. But I do have some more. There we go. I'll put that for you and send it off. I'm going to chase up the Darth Mantle for you now that you mentioned it. I'll message the Messiah and get that sorted because it has been too long. And hopefully you can find
OP13
Man United jersey that he still has.
OP13 next is Goliath. We wish, bro, that we'll give him that away. Saucy might give his blue bottom away.
Oh yeah. No way. Hey, if I had quite a few, if I had like
No, you wouldn't.
maybe
Stop it.
5, maybe
Stop,
I'd consider it.
All right.
Nah, but it'd have to be a big giveaway. Have to be for a good cause.
Next one is Perfect. Is it Perfect Raw Shop? I don't know. These guys just came across my feed. I thought it was pretty cool. They create like, it's pretty much like upgrading your slabs. So this is kind of what they do.
Yeah, something cool. I don't know if I'd want that on an expensive slab though, because maybe that leaves adhesive that they're sticking straight onto the back of the slab.
It's pretty cool. Look at this.
Yeah, there's some cool people out there do some interesting things with the slabs. I think we've shown some other things in the past like similar to this, but it just gives you an idea, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you can go on there and get some cool ideas.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
To do for your cards. And
that's for sure.
Bit different.
All right, so I love that. That's pretty much it for those stories. Then we got something Underground J. I'll call him tomorrow. Said Goliath. All right, next one up, Source, is the lucky winner is in for an acrylic from Double Coverage Breaks.
Yep, we've got.
So you'll get to choose your acrylic. You won't get the content inside, of course.
Yeah, thank you for making that clear. We've got the booster box acrylic, or we've got the ETB acrylic, which you can get. These are courtesy of Double Coverage Breaks, and also if you collect one piece, you can get the one piece acrylic. There's the OP13 that Joe was talking about. There's the one piece acrylic in that. That also fits your Dragon Ball FB boxes, SB boxes, the current sets that are coming out. I'm not sure about the B sets, which is the different set, Masters set or something like that, as well. But nonetheless, you'll win one of those acrylics. You let me know if you've got ETB at home, you've got stashed, or a Pokemon booster box, and you want the acrylic, just let us know in the comments, and we will, if you're in the comments, let us know, and we will ship that out to you. No dramas at all.
All right, Source. Let's see who's winning it. Oh.
Best things for slabs is eBay. Yes, correct, Goliath.
It's spinning. Oh, no way.
Goliath, well done. There you go. Domo had already spun the wheel.
No, I just spun it and I
up
quickly changed it. So, anyway, Goliath.
There you go, mate. you've won yourself an acrylic. He said he was going to get some acrylics off me, so we can add that and deduct one for the ones that you're going to get off me. No problem at all. Appreciate it, Joe, and thank you for tuning in to heaps of episodes over the years, and hopefully at some point we can cross paths. And I'm not sure if he said he was going to come to Collect Fest. I don't know. Are you coming down? Let us know. If not, potentially maybe I can catch you later in the year when I'm in Sydney.
I'm just getting rid of all of Goliath's names in here. Now, the next thing, there's one guy in here that, unfortunately, if he hits it, he's not getting the product because it is his product. We've got a Matt's card case, Saucy, that we're going to give away. Saucy's going to...
It's not this one. It's not this one here, but it is... Hang on, let me just go onto his website so we can show you, because it's been upgraded. I've got V1. I've got version 1, the Matt's card case. When he first brought them out, then there is the version 2, and this is the one that you will be winning from here. Oh, there we go. This is the one. I'll show you guys.
Matt wants
3-row card case. This is what you'll be winning. Valued at $140. There you go, from mattscardcase.com. Go check that out. He has some of the best cases, if not the best case, in Australia, providing Australian collectors with a awesome product. I've got one myself, so as I said, I literally have the product, the version 1.
I got mine as well.
The display ones. I might actually get one of the display ones for my Volk stuff and keep just more my Volk collection cool. in the 2-row.
There you go, Matt. You can sign it. Goliath said, signed by Matt.
Signed by
Matt. Let's see who's winning it. Everyone's in except Matt. Sorry, bro. That's some whatnot type shit. You're out.
That's great.
Clearview cards.
Clearview cards. There you go. Drop a comment. And also, he can also...
Well, we've got to see if he's in here. We've got to give it about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've got to give it a bit of time. Clearview cards. Come on, are you in the stream? Let us know, because if we don't get a comment, you got to let us know it's you. I hope your name is the same. Was he from IG or was he in here?
IG. He commented on our post just before, so hopefully he's in here.
Hopefully he's in here, because or else we're going to respin. We did say at the top of the show we will respin. So if someone knows him, maybe you might want to say, go get into the stream. We'll give him 5 minutes. If it doesn't have 5 minutes, we're going to respin. But, Doma, we still have one more prize to give away.
We do have one more prize to give away. Before we get to that, though, the last thing we do want to talk about
before we get to that,
is, of course, anything to do with Select. We've got to talk about it on the show. And we have Footy Stars, which dropped. Let me share this tab. In the purple this year, they've gone the purple scheme. There you go. We'll have a look at some of the cards. There's the base AFL, base AFLW in there. We've got the Luminous cards. There's Paddy Cripps. We've got the Footy Heads, the Adrenaline. So 1 in 4 packs for Adrenaline. Footy Heads 1 in 3. Milestone Games 1 in 6. The 1 in 9 packs. We've got the Octane Die Cut. The Select the Rewind 1 in 12 packs. That's 3 a box. Then we've got the Boom Ice 1 in 36 packs. Luminous actually refract now, says Cross-Up Collector. Then we've got the Mercury team colors. That's 1 in every box. The green is 1 in every, 10, we'll say 15 boxes. Then we've got the Footy Stars Refractor, 1 in 600 boxes. And then the Select Rewind Neutron, numbered to 30. 1 in every 2,100 packs, Saucy. There's also Brownlow Predictors, Brownlow Predictor Patches, Coleman Predictor Signatures, and Coleman Predictor Patches as well in this set. Got Premiership predict the SIGs, Norm Smith predict the SIGs, Rising Star predict the signatures, a Rising Star predict the patches. There's a lot of stuff happening here. Instant wins and golden treasure. So what's the golden treasure? Uncover a select golden treasure card and redeem it to receive exclusive limited edition team set from the featured team. So there you go. Here's what the folders look like. Saucy. There you go. Here's the big checklist.
There's autos in it, which is one of the levels up that they've done over the years, having some sort of redemption auto in this product, which is a base entry product. One thing, obviously, they had the hobby box release. I think that sold out. I think it was $250 a box. Then they had the standard retail, which has gone up to $175 a box, Doma, which is interesting. I think they'll still be sitting on boxes. So I think eventually at some point they'll discount them and be closer to 160, maybe 155, I'm guessing. But nonetheless, with that, Doma, with that.
Magda says the footy stars up in price to $5 is disappointing.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I bought some packs just to see what it's about. I've got a few packs here, so we'll open them up, check out the cards. Why not? And hopefully we can hit something. I think I've got 11 packs here, so we may as well open some packs. Check out the cards. I'm right on the edge of my seat. Let me get more comfy.
Might have to do some of that. I've got the first episode up. We'll watch a little bit at the end of the pod.
We'll just go straight to the hits. I hit a steel side bottom. Is that numbered? No, just a luminous.
No, it's a luminous.
Standard luminous. There, side bottom. Then I've got the how good does that look? The acetate. The acetate. There you go.
Yo, Mojo,
Very
what's
nice.
happening, bro?
Looks very good. Looks very good. Looks very good. Good to have you in, Mojo, on IG. What else we got here? Got the luminous. It wouldn't be. You know we'd have to do it.
No.
We'd have to hit the Tom Lynch, the dirtiest player in the game, even though it's only in the luminous. We've given you that much shit on this show. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. We were meant to hit him in the
double
back.
coverage. The double coverage PC.
100 games milestone. 100 games milestone. That is definitely. I think we actually might have to do a little Tom Lynch PC, Dom. Find some Tom Lynch cards next time we go to Melbourne Card Fair. It seems to be one of the only shows that is doing sports at the moment. We need to see more of a presence of sports. That's one thing I think we need to see back at shows. TCG, very heavy, dominant, unfortunately. And I'm not saying I just think the balance needs to be corrected.
Got a Lynch PC, says Mojo. There you go. He's got
Dirtiest player in the game, mate.
Your very own Ric Flair PC.
Tom Flair.
As Saucy's gone through, since we've got everyone in here tonight, in the comments, share the group around. Double coverage breaks. Tommy Atkins.
Tom Atkins.
We've still got some. Decent breaks. Ooh, that's the
163 of 5. The boom. Finn Callahan, not bad. That looks pretty cool.
That's a box hit, I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
Based off what I saw.
If that's a box hit, you'll take that. I've bought 5 packs. I don't know. It's numbered to 510. So it's not
one in
really
30. Yeah, 1 in 36 packs. So that's the box hit.
Georgie Wardlord. And then there's the footy heads. What do we think about the footy heads this year, Doma?
Yeah, big head Cripper. That's just his normal size head.
I think they're all right.
Yeah, so jump into double coverage breaks. We have plenty of footy breaks at the moment. There you go, Mojo's
AFL
in.
Seamless.
We want to rip it.
We
actually really want to.
What's this?
You got the Octane.
Yeah, I got that one.
That one.
I got
You got
this.
the Octane.
Is that numbered? No, not numbered.
1 in 9 packs. Oh, Foss.
Yeah, Finn O'Sullivan. Very nice. Oh, here is the worst fullback in all of footy. Why? Mate, he gets beaten on the lead 9 times out of 10.
I just want a predictor. Give us something. Get another
We got.
Octane.
Oh, I'll take that for the collection. Semi Durham. There we go.
Yeah, he's a good
The
player.
Octane. Then we got Ollie Wines, Brownlow medalist, and the Luminous. We've got 4 more packs. We've got 4 more
And
packs.
then it looks like we're gonna have to respin for the Matt's card case.
That's all right.
It's all right, mate. You just got to be in it. You got to be in it to win it, mate.
Oh, I've opened it backwards. I'm thinking I've done something special. Nothing big. I'm not even gonna. We've seen those same things.
The good thing is we put the disclaimer at the start of the show source, because if we didn't, people would be saying we're scamming everyone.
We're scamming everyone.
You rorted us, and
yeah, no, but that's
listen,
all right.
we'll
We'll just say there's the facts. There's the facts.
we're not about whatnot. We just break on whatnot.
We just use Whatnot as another avenue of
It's just to
streaming
promote.
platform.
If you've ever watched
promotion
our breaks stream, we actually go on Whatnot and tell people not to buy off the Whatnot store to save on the fees. We could be the only ones that go on there and say don't buy off the store to save on the Whatnot tariff, as we call
Whatnot tariff.
Unbelievable.
There's the 250 game milestone, so I'll just bring that up because we haven't seen one of those yet, so people can see what it looks like.
Is this
The
last pack?
card stock, last pack mojo.
Well, you hit the thing, you hit the box here. So you're hoping to get a predictor here. That's the only hope you got, or just a big, just monster card. Be good to hit one of those. What's it called? The select rewind neutrons.
Nothing.
The Jimmy neutrons.
Here, the man who dominated you on the weekend, Jakey Waterman.
No, he was shit. He was shit. If he pulled Harley Reid, he gave us an absolute bath. All right. So let's get back to Matt's card case.
Let's go back to Matt's card case. Was previewing a bit of Footy Stars. Good to see that we could bring up the checklist and then rip some packs.
All right, let's go. We're re-rolling in 3, 2, 1, bang. Yeah, Georgie. It was in before. It was in before, commenting like crazy.
We did see
Georgie, you still in here?
Drop a comment, George, if you're here.
Yeah, there is George Katos. He's been in for most of the stream, so I'm hoping that he's still in here.
Come on. We hope he's still in here. We might still give it to him though. He's been
He's been in.
He's been in.
No, but he's been in.
We've seen him commenting. We've seen him commenting. Well, we didn't see Clearview commenting, so unfortunately.
There you go, Georgie.
There you go, George. We'll give it to you, mate. We'll give it to you. But Doma, I don't have anything else for Hobby Talk. So other than that, we've got our final giveaway.
What do you mean? The last giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, considering we just reviewed the product, is a box of AFL Footy Stars, which we don't have on us. Whoever wins
we don't have us, so we can't rip
you
it.
give us. You just got to give us your address. We're going to buy it and send it straight to your house. That's it. That's what you get. Footy Stars, a box of Footy Stars, sealed from Select.
Rip it
from us.
Make sure you
to you.
You share it. Tag us on your socials as well. We'll put a little note in there.
There you go. How good's that?
Hopefully that you can do that. It'll be fantastic.
How's Matt? Matt said, George asked me for a case this weekend, so this would be perfect. How good is that? Just all lines sometimes. Well done, Georgie. Good stuff, bro. And I hope we can break the seamless for him, because he's in that break as well. He's got his beloved Catters. So hopefully we can get something big for him there. All right, let's go.
That's right.
Footy Stars box. Who have we got?
Footy Stars box.
Last giveaway prize. Oh, Naboo.
Naboo.
Are you in?
Are you in, Naboo? Are you in? You here? You here, brother?
Naboo.
Where is he? Where is he? He's won. He's won some Footy Stars, mate.
Oh, he's got 5 minutes is what he's got in the boot. Anyway, while we're waiting for the great man, we've got to throw back to some of our old content. I said global. We want to see some stuff. Sure, here we go. This is episode 1. Have a look at the production value we had in episode 1, Source. To be honest, we never go back and watch any of this content. So this is literally 299 weeks ago. I don't know what to expect.
Still the OG. Still the OG.
I reckon you're definitely in your family home. I reckon. Alright, here we go. No worries, George. Well done, bro.
Breathing. Love it.
Well deserved, mate.
All spots. Double cover.
I don't know what to expect. Yeah, here we go.
All right, welcome guys to the first episode of Double Coverage. How you doing, Doma?
I'm on the couch.
Very glad
There
to
he
be here.
is.
Long time in the making, mate.
Wow,
Long time in the making.
We've talked about it for a while.
this is crazy.
Why not? Let's give it a crack. Let's bring the double coverage.
What do we got here? Is Saucy Smoky in here?
Now that's the average of the last 8 comps because the comps are a bit all over the shop. But I go the last 8 comps and
This is crazy.
added them all together, divided by 8. Now this card,
I wonder what the
I
card
can't
is.
believe the price of this card.
I think at that point there we hadn't
That's
quite
why
figured
I
out how to
noticed
bring up
this
stuff
and how
on
much
screen
people
and
are
that.
paying for these other players.
Fuck,
that have
how shit tell.
Nothing. Other than
I think I was talking
Kawhi
about
Leonard on
Kobe.
that list,
Bro, how is this? We're talking about when was this dated? 5 years ago. We're literally talking about buying established legends and don't buy current players in the first episode, bro. I'll play it, James. We'll see what it is.
every other player there has accomplished absolutely nothing. Right? Nothing.
And it's all based on performance.
And supposedly the card market is based off performance and what you've achieved and these sorts of things and, obviously your likeness within the hobby. There couldn't be a player that is in people's minds as soon as they think of basketball, right? The player that I'm about to bring up.
It's Kobe,
that-
100%.
The disrespect, the absolute disrespect the market is giving this card is a joke,
Chris, that chair.
right? The last PSA 10 for this card went on the 9th of June for $350. That is less than Anthony Davis. That is only $25 more than Luka Doncic.
Who is it? Source. Who is it?
Seriously.
Are you believing these numbers? You know the card I'm talking about, Doma.
No, I know the card, and you did present some stuff to me, but I didn't
Come
know
on,
the
Dom,
PSA
you're
10
talking
stuff.
shit.
Start to realize this, but we don't know. And by the time I post this, those ones at card, you can buy 3 of these raw cards for one price for one Luka Doncic. I'm talking about.
Come on, Saucy.
See that jersey behind me?
Oh, that Kobe.
Kobe,
Rookies.
Bean, Bryant, NBA.
How good is that?
There it is.
Doma had a glow up.
Ready.
You're a dickhead, Andy. You're an absolute peanut. You're an absolute idiot. You are an idiot. What a peanut. I don't know. Can you send me the link of the 2021 Le Mans Awards? I can't. Can you send me it global? You said go to the Le Mans 2021. Is that when we wore the shirts? The Le Mans shirts? And we had like a full, or we wore the
Classic.
suits. Naboo's here. Congrats, bro. You won a Footy Stars box, legend. Just send your details to the great man Saucy, and you'll get that shipped here, brother. Can I search it across your channel? Yeah, Le Mans. Just type in Le Mans. See what comes up.
No
This
worries.
will be the last thing.
We might have to sort him out. He wanted some acrylics, so we can sort both out.
Oh, yeah,
at
here
once.
it is.
No dramas at all. There you go.
Here
Doma
it
knows.
is, Sauce.
Doma knows where he lives, so we can sort it out for you, bro. No dramas at all.
Bro,
Here we go. Lemon of the Year award ceremony. Oh, this was a classic.
The production's a lot better here. That was 4 years, so a year later.
Live it, breathe it, love it. All sports, double coverage.
I'm worried. Oh,
what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Double Coverage. We hope you're still living, loving, and breathing sport. I am Dom with the great man, Paul, and we're finally here.
The Slim Shady.
We're able
I
to
can't
do it.
believe it, Doma. We are here. We've had some setbacks, but we're here today. We're here today to give the biggest.
oh my god! We had like a full bracket, bro. I forgot that we did this
Around here, so you got these 4 matchups here were the prelims to get the final spot in the last.
This is some of the greatest.
Big thank you to everybody in the community that voted. We the title Andrew Lord of the Lemons.
I like it. I like it.
He
There
said,
you go.
send me the link. I'll do it. Why the hell not?
He actually got upset about this. The background story behind this, ladies and gents, is Goldberg was genuinely upset about this, getting the Le Mans. I'm dead set serious. He was cut as, and this is why in the next, I'll skip. In the next minute and a half, he said he was going to come on, and he was having a sook. And look at Manny. Rumor is Andrew's eating dinner with Antonio Brown. He's giving him shit, but he was genuinely upset. And Cage was trying so hard to get him to come on, and he would not. He refused to jump on.
Shacked him up in his joint last night after he walked out at the Tampa game. So I can't believe that happened, to be honest. It's very funny, to be honest. Very, very funny. But he was on the roster. Here he is.
So Cage comes on.
Where's the lemon winter hat? Where's the lemon? The shark.
I was looking for something. I got like a little baby shark because it's like a baby hat. Like because Andrew's kind of like being a little bit of a baby, I
want to get him. Yeah, that's all right, Cage. That's all right. So Doma.
Little hat. That's awesome. Look at that thing. You guys get an award for him and everything. It's messed up that he's not on.
Hey, we still got it. It's a 1-of-1. It's not for sale. We still got the original lemon. Shout out to
got a whole
Adam
to
who
do.
created
I was
going
to
to
come on as Andrew.
Long-time listeners.
Bro, it's crazy. Have a look at the chat in here, bro. It was just going off. Receive the award. That's it. Andrew might be a bigger lemon than me now in Australia, says Cage. Oh, it's funny. That is very funny. There
you go. It's good to have a flashback look at some early stuff, and we've been around for a long time, Domo, and we want to be here for many episodes to go. We appreciate everyone that jumped in tonight and made this a special stream. And once again, Domo, I'm gonna do it once again, raising the bat. There it is. Thank you. 300 episodes, week to week, week in, week out.
That's very good. Well, I actually feel like we should. We might actually have to. Do you remember this? This Shill Street says George says the Wall Street one. I can't not without this with the.
Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. This is another flashback. Come on.
All right, I'm just going to start it from here because Dan's in here. Obviously, we're waiting for the Messiah, Grift Wilson, to join the stream. We had no idea where he was, mind you. He said, I'll be joining later. I've got some stuff on. Anyway, he ends up jumping on. This guy's a fucking clown. Here he is. I've got to share the screen. Sorry.
You got to share the screen, mate. I can't. You're laughing. You're not.
He jumps on.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah, he jumps on and he plays the Grift Wilson song. He jumps on, smoking. You look like you genuinely look like a stripper.
Especially with a vape, bro.
Strip Wilson.
Strip Wilson. That's great. Oh, the Messiah is so funny. I'll tell you what, we've done some absolutely stupid shit. I'll tell you what, if we had Opus Clip when we did these round tables, the clips that would have come out of them would have been unbelievable. It was just the time to get it clipped. But yeah, anyway. So we've done some good things. And like I've even gone back through the trying to find some of the episodes. Some of the people that we interviewed and stuff, like that, some are not around anymore, but at the time, like they were great people in the space. It's just, yeah, you just got to go through the history and have a look at some of the people we interviewed. Yeah, the archives. But mate, we've made lifelong friends in this hobby through this podcast. But helped a lot of people. They've helped us. But it's been awesome being a part of the community and talking shit about what's happening and the scamming and
ruffled some feathers to some big people over in the States.
Suggesting
not happy about it.
Certain models for Magda on a weekly basis that was happening for multiple weeks consecutively as well. Like it's just the amount of things that's happened. But yeah, lifelong friends we've made through this podcast. And like you said, Source, hopefully we get to 600. That'd be nice.
I said 500 first, and then
500. We're just going to try and beat Brian Lara. I'm great friends with Source. Doma, not so much. MF, I came to USA and didn't tell me. Oh well.
He told Cage though. So
I told Cage.
I don't know.
Cage lives in New York. This guy lives in Detroit. Yeah, I know he's a good bloke, Manny, and he would have come to. Yeah, anyway, let's not get into it on air, bro. Just worry about joining.
He's a dog, Manny. You shouldn't have done it.
Just worry about joining the family, mate. So in the next 200 episodes, when we get to 500, you'll hear as the third person. That's what we want to see.
How many years is that? 500 episodes. That's another 200 weeks. So nearly close to 4 years.
4 more years. Shit.
You know, it'd be great if we did somehow make it to 500 or 600 and we'd done that episode.
In the States.
That would be good.
All right, let's work towards it. That'd be sick.
That would be cool.
The ultimate thing would be, like, in all honesty, this is like just thinking aloud. Like, everyone will hear us here. And this is the type of shit that Sauce and I talk about behind the scenes. Like, build double coverage breaks to a certain point where we've got that much break profit. Like, we can go to the States. I would love to, Source. Like, we make enough money that we actually, the giveaway is we bring one of the double coverage listeners on the trip with us.
That would be great.
That would be cracker.
That would be fun.
And I tell you what, if you live in a shell, when you come overseas with us, I tell you what, you could be arrested like Dylan Moore and Conor McDonald.
Scissor lift it on the scissor lift, straight on there.
Jay isn't allowed in the US. Julio says in 4 years you might have me chatting rubbish on here with you. Mate, more than welcome. The platform's here for anyone, to be honest. He's on Trump's list.
Hang on. At one stage, double coverage at one point had 3 or 4 weekly shows. 3 weekly shows on it.
Yeah, we had Crunch Time, Soccer Card Collective, and double coverage.
Yep. So, we had
you can come on and talk absolute rubbish on here. You can just go get you, Naboo, and every other, I don't know, mustul that you want to get. And you can come on and do whatever you got to do. So, but yeah, it's open to anyone trying to help people lift off. And like, not for anything, it helps us too. We get new listeners in. We get our listeners going from this podcast to the other people's podcast to help grow them as well initially. So it's working together. But anyway, a lot planned, as we said. What happened to the Swedish guy? a Belgium guy, Vincent. He got so what ended up happening was that podcast ended up finishing up because the world opened up again because of the scamdemic, as Horsey calls it on this podcast. And then what was happening was in Europe, Vinny had to go back to work, and with the time difference, he just didn't have the time once he got home to allocate it towards doing a podcast with the time zones. And the same with here. It started back into the office for like Dan and Luke as well.
Reality.
And reality comes back in. You know, they had to start those streams at like 10 p.m., 10:30, so they could get Vincent on from Belgium. You know, 10:30 when you started there and you wake up and you're working from home is a bit different to going to bed at 12:31 once you finish up in the green room talking shit after the podcast, and then you got to be up by 6 to go to work the next day. So in the office. So yeah, it's just life. And Dan had a family as well. So for him to give up his time.
Standard stuff.
This is the same thing with the F1 streams as well, Manny. It's just like a World Cup will make a very big, like a very conscious effort to get as much content out as possible. It's just the F1 streams it's just so hard now. We've
done that one season where we didn't miss a stream. We even got up at 4 a.m. in the morning and done all the streams, and we did a stream for every race.
That was also once again the same thing, Source. It's like we're both working from home.
No, 100%. 100%.
We could just, even the World Cup, the Qatar one, I was actually back in the office, mate. That one almost killed me. It genuinely almost killed me. My boss was telling me, he's like, what the hell are you doing? And I go, mate, we promised the double coverage fans we're going to watch every game. So we'll watch every game. And we did it. Was it worth it watching Messi lift the trophy? No. But anyway, it is what it is. It was good fun.
Sleepy Sauce was a classic. Oh, I've fallen asleep many a times on stream. Yeah, look, it's tough. It's tough. But we here for laughs and plenty of laughter, and I hope we've provided that over 300 episodes, and hopefully there's many more to come. And yeah, look, it was fun looking back at those episodes and some of the fun things that we've done, and hopefully we've got more fun things planned. This week at Collect Fest we'll be there. So if you're there,
this is. I have to show this one. I'm sorry.
Oh, here we go.
This is my favorite, probably video or clip from a video since we've done double coverage, in my opinion. I'll get the actual scene in question and I'll bring it up. This right here is the greatest moment. I was dying. You know exactly where. As soon as you see the video, you'll know where I'm going with it.
Know what's going on. Hang on. Hang on, Doma. Hello, how are you? Do you want to have a chat? What's your attire today?
Oh, okay. So I am. This is non-trading card related, but I am Hanamaru from the series Love Lives. It's like a Japanese, cutesy dance idol show.
Anime?
Yeah, it's an anime. It's also a live show. It's a game. It's a card game as well. Oh yeah, so it is trading card related. On the back, I've got some cool features.
Pretty cool.
Magda, turn off the stream. Go to bed. Magda, go to bed.
Magda, don't start tweaking that hand down lower, mate. Just keep it up high. Keep it up above the desk.
It's the greatest. It is the greatest clip ever. Yeah, Maddie, that's the exact reason why that's why it's my favorite clip of all time.
Mate, did you ever think I was doing that on purpose? I was, just to make it sound.
Oh, I'll tell you what. With so many funny things have happened. Caught in 4K. Says Julio. Oh, on that note, we'll have to do a review episode, I reckon, 1 week. When there's like downtime in sport, and we'll just do a full review, a recap. We'll probably do it maybe for the birthday episode. We can go back because it's 6 years. Source looked mesmerized, says Andy. Anyway, on that note, ladies and gents, Source, it's been a pleasure once again. Keep living, loving, and breathing sports and cards. I'm Dom the Great Man, Source. It's double coverage. And peace.
Peace out, ladies and gents.
Definitely.
Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Also, follow us on socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Talking all sports, double curve.